this is Providencia, and today I am going to do a come cook with me video. Don't worry, I'm gonna do like food tutorials, just like of one thing instead of doing like a whole dish. I know that the last video that I did was like 1 hour. That I did the sopa de salchichon, white rice, tortilla chips, and some slices of avocado. I know that that video was extremely long, and mind you, it was a little longer, and I had to cut a lot of parts, and I had to like kind of like fast forward a lot of parts. So I am really sorry, but it is a come cook with me video, so you're gonna see how I'm basically cooking, or I'm gonna be giving you sharing tips and stuff like that with you. I'm sorry if you hear my kids, they're in the background eating. It is nighttime. I'm gonna season my meat today, for that way tomorrow it'll be nice and seasoned and all that good stuff. But yeah, like I was saying, I do got a whole bunch of videos coming to you, like full tutorials, even though this is basically a tutorial. But yeah, it won't be that long. I'm really gonna see if I could try to make videos at least 20 to 30 minutes long. Let me just get straight to the point. I'm gonna make something separate for my kids, and then I'm gonna make something separate for me. I wanted to make chicken cutlets, but my kids want pork chops, and they want fried pork chops. The way us Puerto Ricans do, chuletas, fritas, and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna do theirs like that, and I'm gonna bake mine. I'm gonna make for them. I'm not gonna show you all of that. I'll probably just show you like a glimpse of what I'm cooking for them, but I'm not gonna like show you like their complete meal, like show it to you like I'm cooking. I'm gonna show you really my meal. So let me get started. Like I said, I got 2 plates here. I'm gonna season mine a certain way, and I'm gonna season my kids a certain way. Wash these pork chops. When you wash your meat, always make sure that you wash it with either like lemon or lemon juice, or like just take like a lemon or lime, cut it and squeeze it with water and clean it real good, or vinegar. That's how I clean my meat and stuff like that. So like I said, these 2 are mine, these are for the kids, so let's go. So I'm gonna put the tapa on the top, and I'll put this in the refrigerator overnight. And I'm gonna fry theirs. All right, mine I'm gonna put in a Ziploc bag. I'll show you right now. So this is how I'm gonna season mine. Almost the same, but not really, So let me see if there's a way that maybe I could zoom it. Yeah. Remember, I'm still trying to learn how to record and stuff, so please bear with me. Peanut, let me get another lime, please, in the refrigerator, my love.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So like I said, I'm gonna show you how to do it this one section, like this one time here. I like to season my pork chops like that. Sometimes I'll do a rub like in a little bowl and add everything in there and then rub it on. But the most of the time, this is how I season my meat. I do it like this. I season it one side and then I'll flip it and season it the other side, and then like I'll mix it with my hands and all that other stuff. That's just the way I do it, you know. And yeah. So I'm gonna add extra virgin olive oil. And I'm gonna do, like I said, this side, and then I'll fast forward when I do the next side. Extra virgin olive oil. I'm gonna add, instead of adobo, I'm gonna add seasoned salt, and I'm not gonna add no sazon. All right, and trust me when I say you're gonna be like no sazon. Trust me, I've done mad pork chop recipes without no sazon, without that red color, you know. This one got a little red color though. I just bought this. All right, and I bought this in case you're wondering, at Aldi's, so you could try it out. This is the first time I will be trying it, but whatever seasoned sauce you have, just try it, okay? And look, it does got like a little color, but usually if it don't have no color, it still tastes good, my pork chops. And it fries very beautifully. Look at my videos, you'll see. Alright, so I sprinkled a little bit. I'm not gonna, you know, I sprinkled a decent amount because like I said, I'm not adding no sazon. This is like really gonna be like the only salt content here. And some oregano. I definitely gotta add this. Look at how beautiful. Oh, I just love it. I'm gonna show you better in the other light. And then I have, sorry to not show you, onion powder. So I got these two. I am gonna add lemon pepper with mine because I do want that lemony taste as well. Whoa, hold on, I almost dropped it. And I'm gonna add parsley. Some white vinegar. So basically all I really did, I'm not gonna lie, was just took away the adobo and the sazon, and I used everything else, okay? And I'm also gonna do the lime thingy again, zest it. I'm gonna marinate this with my hands, and I'm gonna flip it to the other side, and I'm gonna season it with the same seasonings, and I'm gonna forward and I'll tell you what to do next. How it looks, or in case you're interested in seeing it. Let me see if I can put the camera better. Oh, shoot. This is how it looks. And it's nice and seasoned, as you can see. Look at all that juice. And we're gonna put this in a Ziploc bag. Let me put the camera back on the tripod. Alright, great. So you see, you could tell the juice is in there. Alright, lay it flat. Don't worry, I have to clean. I'm gonna wipe down my stove after this. I just wanted to really show it to you guys because over there it was pretty dark. And just make sure all the air comes out, not, you know, yeah. And then you zip it. All right, little bit, make sure that it's really like closed and stuff. And then I'm gonna put it in a plate just like this in the refrigerator. All right, if I had like maybe a little Tupperware or like something like this a little smaller, I would have used it, but I don't have. I threw away a whole bunch of them when I moved here, you know. And you know that, I don't know if you've been watching my little home videos, but I went on a serious purge, so I gotta like rebuy a whole bunch of like little like containers like that. But this is good. All right, and this will be nicely seasoned till tomorrow, and then tomorrow we're gonna go on the next step. So see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. I also have all the lettuce stuff. I'm gonna make lettuce with radishes, some red onion, and I'll probably add some corn too. I got a can of corn in the pantry. So let me put this aside. And you want to preheat your oven, which I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna start off with, I'm gonna do 350, no, 325, all right? 325. I got the oven preheating while we're doing all of this. I got a big sweet potato. Now, I'm cooking for 2 days. I'm gonna boil this. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna eat probably half of this. Anyway, I'm gonna show it to you guys. I'm just gonna go, like I said, along with the flow. This is what these videos are gonna be about. It's not gonna be planned or whatever. Whatever I could substitute, I'm gonna do it. Usually when I do regular videos, I already bought everything to make that particular tutorial. But these type of videos, it's gonna just be like whatever. This is how I'm cooking right now. I'm substituting with this because I don't got this. I'm using this because of this, and that's it. So I hope you guys really enjoy this playlist. To my pork chops, I'm gonna also make this with asparagus, and I also have here, sorry, some garlic. All right, and this is just like a blend. Like I usually do my own garlic. I try not to puree it. I do it, you know, like in chunks like this, for the simple fact that, not for nothing, like I really sometimes use this for like my totones, my ajo. Like this is like an ajo for totones and stuff like that. But you could also cook with this and season your meats with this. You could also, you know, you could use garlic for anything. And I got some colorful peppers there. Oh, wait a minute, I do need an onion. Hold on. A white onion. For this one, I'm going to use a white onion. For the salad, I'm going to use the red one because I love it with red onion. So white. And I got here some baby Bella mushrooms, alright? You don't have to use this. You could just use the peppers and the onions. There is a lot of people that really don't like mushrooms. I love mushrooms, okay? Like, I love it. Also, this is just homemade salad dressing. I bought salad dressing. I bought the Italian one, and I think I bought did I buy the and a sweet honey one. I forgot. But I'm not gonna use those because I heard that those are like not too healthy. I don't know if it's true or not. You guys let me know. And this is just olive oil, vinegar, salt, and pepper. So this is like, I want to use that for my salad. Let me put this to the side. Let's go. Let's do this. Let me put my sweet potato to the side. The first thing you're going to do is the meat, because the meat, you're going to probably have to leave it in the oven for like at least, I'm thinking, I'm going to check up on it in 40 minutes, and I'll probably leave it there for like another 20. Let's see. I got, I'm also doing food for the kids. I'll show you that too, like little clips here and there, but you know that the main focus of this Cook With Me video is this plate right here. So let me put this to the side. Let me wash my hands real quick. As you can see, it's been nicely marinated. Look at all that juice. And voila. Let me put it here. Hold on. that there. And then, with all this juice, put it in there, all right? All right, so this is the way it looks so far, all right? We put some of this right here. Put that right here. Okay. Let me see if you can see me. Let me push this a little bit right here. You know what? Let me push this aside. I'm sorry, guys. This is part of me being real right here and showing out everything. So let's start cooking. Let's start chopping up everything. I forgot the green one, and let me tell you something. I've done this recipe before. I think it's in one of my dishes of the week videos, and I used the green one, and the green one really tastes good with this recipe. So it's up to you, whatever color you want to use. You know, as far as peppers, as much as you want, it's really totally up to you. So I'm gonna wash this, and I'm gonna keep doing my thing. So I got my peppers here. Now with these, okay, let me explain something about mushrooms, and I'm gonna show you right now. You could either clean it up with a napkin, with a little bit like the tip, right, with like some water. And then, this is the way you're supposed to do it, alright? You clean it up like this. You're supposed to clean. I heard, and this is from the teacher in the school, alright? Look at all this dirt, alright? I heard that when you do it, I broke it. I'm heavy-handed, I'm sorry. I heard when you clean mushrooms, you're not supposed to like clean it with like you putting it in water and just cleaning it like that. Even though I'm sorry, that's how I'm gonna do it today, because I ain't got no time to be all day. All right. Or you could use like like one of those like kitchen rags, or like we call it paños, like a handkerchief. There you go. You could do it like that. The way I was taught in school, that's the way you're supposed to do it. Alright? But, B-U-T, I ain't gonna do it like that. I'm gonna put it in there and I'm gonna clean it with the water, because ain't nobody got time for that. So here it goes. All these nice, beautiful goodness going on there. I love it. So like I was saying about the mushrooms, you could cut it in half, you can slice it up, you can leave it whole, blah, 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 blah. You gotta add some little oil, as much as you want. You don't have to add it in this recipe. That's fine. You could just add maybe all of the peppers and stuff like that. So I just wanted to give you a close look at that. Let me put the camera back. Let's put it like this to you guys. I will put the camera the other way where you could just really see it. As a matter of fact, let me see if I could just zoom it in just a tad. Oh, damn. So, there you go. Alright, so, let's do this. You could put all the vegetables on the top. When I did it the last time, that's how I did it, but I didn't add as much vegetables as I did this time. I really want a lot of vegetables. So, I'm just gonna go and just do it. Try to go around it, but not on top of the pork chops. That's how I'm gonna do mine today. Okay, so you could either do it like this. I'm just have my pork chops and I have everything on the side and stuff like that. You could do it like that, or you could maybe put this in the bottom and put your pork chops on top and put all the vegetables in the bottom. Also to this, I'm gonna add just the vegetables though, just a little bit of salt and pepper, not a lot. A little bit, because you still got the pork chops that has salt seasonings. And it's just in case, you know, it don't be too bland or whatever. Okay. I didn't add no garlic yesterday, so at the last moment I am gonna add some garlic to this. Right on the pork chops. Not too much. I mean, I go overboard because I love garlic. You know, just add like maybe, depending if you're a garlic lover like me, then do your thing. Like maybe just a little tablespoon, just a little hint. You know, but I like garlic. I can't help it. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of the olive oil as well. Okay. So. This good. This looks so good. Let me show you guys. Look at all that beautifulness. And it's gonna be a tasty, tasty pork chops. So take a look. So I'm gonna take a picture because I do that on Instagram and on Facebook and all that stuff. I have to do those type of stuff, and I am gonna put it in the oven. All right, I'm gonna put it in the oven, and I'm gonna set my timer at 40 and just take a look at it. Of course, you guys know you're gonna be there to take a look at it. Also, I am gonna start getting on my my kids' dinner ready, because the asparagus only takes a few minutes and the sweet potato as well. So I'm gonna get to their food and then I'll be back. Okay, so I just want to show you a little glimpse of also what I'm making for my kids. Let me hurry up. So I want this to stick all the way in the bottom. Okay. There's a lot of, not recipes, but follow through videos with my rice. So just check those videos out. I believe the one that has the sopa de salchichon, which is the soup that I made in this playlist, also have how I make my white rice. So just follow through. I made a little bit more today though than in the last video, because this is 3 cups I have here. The other video I made 2 cups. So I'm gonna lower this down to like a 3. Yeah. And I'm gonna put this aluminum foil, and this is good to steam and, you know, to steam it up and make sure no air comes out, so it could cook nice and fluffy and a little fast as well. So make sure you really do your thing. Alright, so I got it low. So this should be cooked in like 20 minutes, the rice, and I usually check up on it like in 10-15 minutes, and then I stir it one more time and then cook it for another, like I said, 5 or 10 minutes depending, like 20 to 25 minutes. And you want to put that on low. This pot is going to be for me to boil the potatoes. I don't know if you see the oil over there. That is to fry the pork chops. I got that preheating. It's very low. When I start doing the pork chops, I'll put it like on medium high. For now, what we're gonna do is, since everything's almost coming along, the pork chops will be done quick. The rice will be done like in 20-25 minutes. I'm gonna start doing the sweet potato. So let's get to that next, and I'm also gonna show you the pork chops. You know, why not? You know, let's get the best of both worlds. You know, healthy and unhealthy. You know how my channel is, you know, but yeah, let's get to that next. Okay, so I got my potato. I'm gonna clean it real good. I know I should be doing this like way ahead of time, but this is what this whole thing is about. Doing everything so you can see what I'm doing and all that. Clean it real good, alright? So, tapping it for that. Tap, tap, tap. Oh. Make sure that I am going to take out these little ends. And I got like a bowl there. My garbage bowl, like Rachel Ray will say. And I'm going to cut it. I got to be very careful. Boil it, but I'm gonna really be checking up on it as well, because you want this to be tender for you. This is what I have here, if you can see, because I don't, you know, I gotta learn to record and do this all over again, so bear with me. I'll get the hang of it after I do many food tutorials up in here. So I'm gonna put this on high heat. I'm gonna check up on it like maybe 7 minutes, and I'm debating if I should add just a pinch of salt to this, and I probably will do that. So I'm gonna add just like a little pinch of salt, just while it's boiling. It could just give it a little kind of flavor. So I'll be back. So we got 2 more minutes to the pork chops, and I want to just take it out now because I really want to start working on the asparagus and the salad and the pork chops. I got 1 more minute, and this is how it looks so far. All right, hold on. Taking a spoon and also trying to put some of these vegetables in that nice juice. Oh my God, I love mushrooms. I'm gonna get me one right now. Hold on. I'm just pushing it down a little bit now I'm gonna move it a little bit more. I do have this on 3. I got this on 325. All right. I am gonna bump up the heat before I could. Whoop! There you go. I am gonna bump up the heat. It looks like it's gonna pour. I am gonna bump up the heat for that way it could distribute some like nice like color, like char color. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but let me taste it, because I also took a little bit of the juice in the bottom, because that juice is gonna tell you if your pork chops is really good, you know. So in case you want to add more salt or whatever. Oh my God, I cannot wait to eat that bad boy right there. This is really, really hot. Oh. You're gonna add no seasoning, that's number 1, okay? You could taste the lemon. Oh my God, listen to me, this is so good. You know, even stuff that's baked and a little healthy, not for nothing, it tastes good. It just all depends on how you like season it, you know. So I am gonna try to push these aside. All right, and I'm gonna try to bump it up. Let me see if it's done. Yeah, it's done. And I got a fork. I don't want you to think I'm using the same spoon. Try to push it out a little bit for that way when you put it a little higher. And I'm gonna put this high for at least, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna do it for 15 minutes since I want some color in my pork chops, alright? And I pushed all the things to the side. You could push some of them inside the juice, but try to leave some out for it could get some nice char color as well, alright? I'm gonna leave this for at least 15 minutes, and I'm gonna bump this up. You know what? No, I'm sorry. You know, I'm cooking here, so I'm just gonna put this for 10 minutes at 400. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm sure it'll develop some color, and I'll like I said, I'm cooking and I'm going with the flow. I'll let you guys know everything. Regardless, I have to put the asparagus at 400 for at least a good 7 to 10 minutes. So I am gonna put this at 400 for 10 minutes, and I am going to take it out and show it to you guys. Let me just clear. So it's really hard to like do two different meals in one time, because I gotta like go back and forth. You know, this is gonna be like very not difficult, but it's gonna be kind of like a very challenging task. So I'm just really gonna be like, Lord, give me strength. Put them in the holes on the top and the down. Alright, so we got here some, oh. Give me a minute. Alright, throw this away. So I'm gonna show you, and I'm not gonna really make a lot because my kids do not like these. See how nice and skinny they are? They have like the more fatter one. I do not like those. Alright, if you are going to cook with the fatter ones, I would suggest 10 to 15 minutes at 400. Alright, but check up on it. But if it's going to be like maybe this skinny, I would say maybe 7 to 10. So 7 to 10 on these, and the fatter ones, 10 to 15. Like I said, check up on it, all right? And these are really nice. I just like them like this. I don't know. Don't ask me. All right, and I am going to eat like, well, I am. Should I prep it for tomorrow? Yeah, I'm going to do it for tomorrow too, because I don't want to do nothing tomorrow. In fact, tomorrow I got to rearrange the kids' room. So I'm going to use that amount, all right? I'm going to put this on the table for now. And what you want to do is, all right, first you're going to have to wash them after this, by the way. You could either break it like this. Oops. Oh, damn, I'm really heavy-handed. You don't understand. You could either break it like that with your fingers, or you could just have a nice, clean cut. What you want to do is make sure that you cut it where it's, you know, the white area. Like, so like maybe from here, I will cut it like maybe to like here. I'm going to cut all of that out. You want to cut all of that out. Or you could do it the way I just did it right now. But if you're heavy-handed like I am, I'm rough with my hands. I don't care. I've done broken a lot of stuff innocently because I was just too rough. So I'm going to also cut this one just a little bit so it can have some nice, you know, even though that's a little short. So I am going to cut it this much. Okay. Gonna do that. Go ahead. And I am going to rinse these as well. You got to really clean them. Okay, so I'm just like making, I don't know if you're noticing, but I'm going like that in the sink, making sure all of that water is out of, not most of it. Shake it up. You don't want all that water into your asparagus while it's doing this thing. Where's my spoon? I got this. This is really for like a pizza, or if you got any you know, anything else, you could use it. I'm putting an aluminum foil to not do extra cleaning. So that's how I'm doing mine. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm only gonna eat like maybe 5. How much is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15. Might eat like 6 and then 6 tomorrow maybe or whatever. I don't know. Usually what I would have done is I would drizzle extra virgin olive oil and only lightly. You don't want to drown this with a lot of olive oil, okay? And then add my little crushed garlic. But considering that it's all in one shot, I'm just gonna not do that, and I'm gonna try to put it in there. And I'm trying to drizzle some of that oil too, just a little bit there. And let me get some of that garlic there. As little or as much as you want. I'm a garlic lover. Hold on. I'm sure you're hearing that. And my house smells so good, like all over the place. I also, oh, I also wanna add some pepper. Now I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, I got it right there. Hold on. Oh, and some salt. You can use any salt, but I'm using this one. I don't know how to say it, but I think I'm saying it wrong. But let's see. Himalayan pink salt. Let's hope. I heard that this is more healthier than the, you know, a healthy salt. So I am gonna do a little bit. Yeah. That. And at the last moment, I decided I want a little heat. So I want to add some red pepper. It's up to you. You could just add it like this. That's fine. But I'm going to add just a little bit, you know. Alright, so. Alright, so. Let me wash my hands. Dry your hands. Make sure you dry them real good. Always have like a towel and all that stuff. But I'm gonna just mix it up a little bit just to make sure everything is all blended together and married in there. Put some of that garlic on top. Separate them. Wash my hands again. Okay, I just checked the boiled sweet potato with the fork and it is done. So I removed it out. I'm gonna try to take out all the liquid because I don't want to continue cooking it. So I'm gonna put this in the oven. I'm going to, why did this break? Okay, I am going to put this in there for a good 7 minutes. I'm gonna check it in 7 minutes and then I'll show it to you guys. I want to show you what you're looking for. So this is done. All right, I'm just gonna show it to you. All right, now these type of stuff, what I should have done, and I'm not gonna lie, was put aluminum foil over this and done it that way for an easier cleaning. So tip, do it the way I did the asparagus. Cover all of this up with aluminum foil for an easier cleanup. But other than that, everything is done. This is the color that you're looking for. And look at that nice pepper, nice and charred a little bit. Oh my god, I'm tempted to take a mushroom. Alright, so this is what you're looking for. I am going to leave it out. I am going to plate this beautifully. Don't get scared because it looks like this. I did leave this on real high, so this is expected. So listen to me. Make sure that you put aluminum foil, and that way it could be easier cleanup. You know, the aluminum foil will get all, colored up, like this, and it won't be like this. So I'm gonna have to really use some serious Brillo after I finish doing this. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna take it out of this plate and I'm gonna put it in another plate. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you the asparagus next. The chops is almost finished, and okay, so this cooked for like at least 8 minutes. All right, and I'm gonna taste one because I have to taste it for you guys to know how it tastes. Even though I know how to taste it. So. It's really good. You could taste like the heat from the red pepper. However, this does need a little bit more salt. I'm not gonna even lie. You could taste the garlic and definitely the red pepper, but this does need a little bit more salt. So I am gonna add a little bit more salt and then just leave it like that. All right. But it does taste good. All right. So I am going to add a little bit more salt. I'm gonna show you the pork chops next. Let me just show you real quick. You could really taste the pepper. I love crushed red pepper. I don't know about you guys, but I do. Like I said, if you don't want to add it, you don't have to. Okay, so let me take this out and I'm gonna show you next the pork chops. Like, remember, the pork chop is not part of this agenda. Those are for my kids. And okay, these are the pork chops, nicely fried. My kids tend to like their pork chops a little bit more with, you know, color. I like it nicely golden brown, but this is how they like it. Let me just push it to the side. Okay. And the other one, I know is for my son. He likes it more darker than that. Alright? Oh my God. And I'm not gonna lie, I took a little piece because you know what? I gotta cook and I have to see how everything tastes. So I did take a piece and it is so delicious. And I do got a few recipes on me frying pork chops. I'm gonna see if I can link it with this video below. Alright, for you could get a good idea of what it is. So this is for my kids. I did taste it a little piece. I'm not gonna, just a little piece. Please don't be freaky and attacking me like you ain't really eating healthy. I'm trying, alright? I don't want to hear it. So I'm gonna do the salad next, and then I'm gonna do puree the not puree, mash the sweet potatoes, and I'm gonna put everything together. Okay, so at the last moment, I know you guys are gonna be like, girl, you're confusing me, girl. Don't worry, I'm gonna show you the two plates, alright? Towards the end. I decided to do these pork and beans. My middle son wanted it. And all you do is basically just warm it up in a saucepan, and I add like a little bit of sugar to like enhance the sweetness. And that's it. Just warm it up in a saucepan for like at least a few minutes, you know. So that's basically done. I just wanted to show it to you guys. Also, I have this thing right here. Put your salad in there, and then you put this, and you turn it. And it dries up your salad lovely. I do not know where my mother got this because my mother is the one that bought it for me. But I will ask her if you guys are interested. So what I'm going to do is, I'm sorry the water is running. I'm going to put this in running water. That's the purpose of the running water. And I'm going to cut my salad. And everything is done. I'm just warming up the pork and beans. I like to take out the last one and throw it away. I don't know why. I always seen my mother do it when I was young, and I guess that's a habit. Makes it, I crushed it to make sure it's a little loose. I don't know if I should make a lot, because every time I make a lot, my kids don't end up eating it, and then I have to throw away lettuce. Even though, you know, not for nothing, you could put it in a container, damp a little bit of the napkin, put it on top of the lettuce to make it stay fresh the next day. But I never do that. There's a lot of things I know and I just don't follow through. I don't know why. But my older son said he's gonna eat some, so let's see. All right, and I'm just trying to go real quick because.
I'm gonna take a shower.
So you're gonna take a shower? Alright, well, okay then. Alright, so I'm gonna put that in there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there. Tap this a little bit so I could. Where's the button? Oh, honey. So. And I'm cleaning the lettuce, okay? Alright? And I still gotta leave the water running because I gotta clean. Oh, by the way, I didn't show you this at the very beginning. Ooh, so sorry. Hold on. Alright. I didn't show you this in the very beginning, but I forgot that I had tomatoes. Oh my goodness. Like I said, come with me, come cook with me video. I forget stuff. I change stuff around. Alright, so let me just... Wait a minute, hold on. Let me take this out. Yeah. Basically, it just takes out all the excess water from the lettuce, so you can have a nice, dry, crispy lettuce. I love this. Okay. That is thin. I think I showed you this in my first cooking video, come cook with me video, but I haven't uploaded it yet. I don't know if I did it in the second one. I don't know. I got so much backed up cooking videos. Oh my God. Look at how nice and dry this is. Nice, dry, clean. And this is all the excess water, okay? So I'm gonna throw that out and still use this, all right? So I'm gonna put all the other stuff that I need for the other lettuce. Not that I'm a big fan, but I never really tried a salad with like fruits. I'd be seeing tangerines, I'd be seeing strawberries, and I want to try all of that. Like, I want to go over the top in this channel, for real. I want to just do different things and share it with you guys. So if you guys ever had like a salad with fruit, let me know. I'm classic, you know. I like to do it like this, you know, but there's a lot of ways to add. I like it with with pecans or with peanuts and stuff like that. Yeah, but I never really tried it with like um strawberries and stuff like that. So that's let me know, you guys. You know, let's communicate in the section below. Also, I know I haven't been like approving comments. You know, I have all my comments approved that I have to approve them. But now that I'm like really active in my channel, I'm gonna start doing it every Sunday. I cannot reply to comments every single day. It's impossible for me. But I definitely can. I'm gonna dedicate every Sunday just to sit on my laptop for at least an hour, go through the approved comments in case you got any questions or whatever. All right, or if you wanna bash me, that's fine too. Like, it ain't nothing. So I got sweet corn, and I'm only gonna use a little bit of this, and I'm gonna give the rest to my kids because I'm not gonna use all this corn. Yeah, just a little bit. I'm gonna leave some to my beautiful kids. So this is the salad right here. All right. Ooh, some nice boiled eggs would have been so good with this as well. Oh my God, let me stop. All right, so I'm gonna do the sweet potato, and that's it. I'm gonna start plating. Okay, so I got the sweet potato here, and they are very hot. So I'm gonna see if I can fast forward this part. I'm gonna try to remove all the skin, and then when I do that, then I'm gonna stop it, stop the forwarding, and I'm just gonna show you what I'm gonna do next. All right, so I'm gonna start mashing them, and I do have butter here, even though I don't know if not like this is completely unhealthy. I mean, come on, I could add at least a little bit of butter to this. So yeah, I know I was all over the place today in this kitchen. 2 meals, all that. I'm gonna show you my kids, and you're gonna be like, okay, you okay? Two different plates. I see you. But if you are gonna do it this way, make sure you peel the sweet potato. Make sure you do it like that. Hold on. Yeah, I still want it a little bit more like softer. If you're gonna do it like this, just make sure that you peel them first. That's what I'm saying, and then boil them, and then do it like this. That way you don't have no trouble with the skin. You could just go straight to just doing this part. All right. Okay. And I also have this butter. All right, hold on. Something is going on here. Upload. Okay. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I don't know if you've seen that part, but I do have butter, like parquet. I'm only add just a little bit. What's a little bit of creaminess to this recipe? It's not like I'm smothering it with butter now. Come on. Maybe like a teaspoon, So, and I don't think it's any harm. Just adding a little bit. And you know what? Hold on. Just to add a little bit more sweetness, I'm gonna add some honey, just a drizzle. Now I'm gonna mix it. Let's do this. This actually looks really good. I can't wait to eat this. It's not my cup of tea, but if I'm gonna go a little healthy, I'm gonna make sure that it tastes good. Okay, so this is the test. Let me see if I gotta add maybe salt or pepper. I'm not gonna add no butter even if it needed it, but let's do this. It tastes good. It tastes like baby food. It really tastes good, but to me, I need a little salt. And I know you guys are like, maybe I gotta cut off salt if I decide to eat a little healthy. But I'm sorry. I need to add just a little flavor to my food. So now I'm gonna mix it. Let me use another spoon. Now that's perfect. That tastes really, really good. All right, especially with like a little bit of the honey, a little bit of the butter, and just a little salt, and just mash it up. So I got this. So it's time to plate. So let's do this. Let's do this. And I'm gonna show you how I plate because I don't know if you want that included in these type of videos. So if you are watching this, let me know if you want me to include me plating every dish, because a lot of people be like, "Oh, I like the way you plate. Oh, nice presentation and stuff like that." It's not only that it's good presentation, the food is really good. But I mean, I would like to, show you guys how to play in case you one day want to do it, the way I did it, and maybe you could do it for someone special. It all depends. So let me know if you want me to include it because it could take another like 10 minutes in the video. Me trying to show you how to perfect it, maybe like from like 7 to 10 minutes just to perfect it. So let me know. If not, I won't include it. I'll just show you the ending of the plate, and that's that, like I do it on my other videos. So let me know. Okay, so there's the plate, and I just took everything out of the oven because it was on warm. All right, warm, just to keep the food warm, not keep cooking. All right, so what are we gonna start off with first? We definitely gotta start off with the mashed potatoes. All right. All right, so I don't know about portion size, but I'm really, really hungry. I don't know. What should I do, you guys? Oh my God, this is so good. I'm using this plate, so you know what? I'm gonna dent it up a little bit here, like a regular mashed potato, because I'm gonna put some of that nice gravy from the pork chops. Ooh, hot. All right. Ooh.
You okay?
Yeah. My God, I can't do this. You definitely could tell that I am a foodie. I tell you the truth. I'm deciding which pork chop should I take. I'm just gonna. Wow, look, it's nice and soft. It broke. All right, so let's not do that one. Let's just no, but I like this one. This one is more prettier. And I know y'all like guys. It's like, oh my gosh, she's using her hands. This is for me, for me. So, wait a minute, hold on. Give me the napkin. Oh my God, that pork chop tastes so good and lemony.
No.
No, don't touch it. You got your hands dirty. Touch. Oh, sorry. Alright, so I just had just to clean up some of the edges on the plate. You know I do that, so. Ooh, this pork chop is everything. Let me get another spoon. I'm just stirring up so much food. Nice and big. So, oh my God, look at these mushrooms. Oh my God. Sorry. I know that's not polite to see in a video. Let me see. I like to put the mushrooms. Oh my God, look at that. OMG. Look at that goodness. I feel like it needs maybe one more strip of green pepper. There it goes. And I'm definitely, with my hands, I know it's not nice to do, fish out some of the mushrooms, just to make sure people can know that that's what I made today. I just ate one. Oh my God, it tastes so good. You know what? I guess I'm not that mad that I have to eat just after all, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking at my kids' plate. I was like, oh, I gotta eat that. This is like a new taste for me, so this is so good. And I am going to use some of that juice. Maybe put it in the middle right there. Oh. And right over there. Yes, yes. Look at that. Don't worry, you're gonna get a close up. You know I gotta show y'all everything. Let me. Oh my God. Please, I'm not even bragging. I'm not even bragging. You need to make this in your life. Whether you're on a diet or not a diet, I tell you. Let me get some. I gotta also add a little bit of lettuce in there. So, I am gonna meal prep. So I'm gonna just leave 5 for tomorrow. And voila. Just for everybody can know what it is. Yes. Oh my God, I can't wait. You do not understand. Now let me move this a little bit here because I'm gonna add the salad. And since it's a small plate, I'm just gonna add a little bit of lettuce, but I am gonna eat more. I'm trying to eat more greens than anything. All right. Whoa. Let me add a little bit of salad. Some ensaladas. Only me and my son is gonna eat salad. My kids are not gonna eat salad. The other ones. And listen, I know I'm using my hands. My hands is always clean. I don't even know if sometimes y'all get bothered with the fact that I always have like the running water and stuff, but I really don't mean to do it on purpose. It's just that I honestly just really like to wash my hands. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Of course. Oh, why not? Oh my God. I can't wait to eat this. OMG. Bam! Right in your face. Bam! Eat this. Yo, that is not right. Oh my God, did I not say that? Look at this. I said it. Another spoon. Oh my God, I'm like so happy because I hooked it up. I'm starving. I can eat like this all the time if it looks like this. Okay, and look, this is my homemade salad dressing. And I'm just gonna drizzle just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Ah, que rico. I'm so proud of myself. Because let me tell you what I was debating. Let me put the camera first and then I'll tell you. Ah, look at this. Do you hear the excitement in my voice? I hope you do. I'm going to move this a little bit to this way because that way you can see the pork chops. Look at this. Like I said, nicely golden brown. People be like, oh, but what about the sazon? It, gives it a red color and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. I'm Puerto Rican. I love sazon too. But you don't have to add it in all your food. You understand? And this really tastes good. These pork chops are everything. Okay? You don't have to add it and you still have that nice brown color. Just by not adding sazon, and it tastes really good. I'm telling you, everything tastes good, from the asparagus, the sweet potato. I'm glad that I did it like that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of happy that I ended up changing it around, and I hope you guys are like, okay, now I get why she wanted to do it. I changed my mind a lot in the kitchen because I want perfection and good taste, and I added my nice sweet salad. You have avocado, add a slice or two in there as well, and maybe a nice boiled potato. I don't know, that's not potato, eggs. That's just me. And look at all this goodness. Let me show you the vegetables real quick. Oh my God, the onions and everything. Woo-hoo. Mingle those two together. Oh man. So this is it, and I'm not gonna lie. I've been like. Because I'm like, damn, I want to start eating healthy and start doing me, start focusing on me a little bit more. And I'm like, but man, I like to eat. I like fatty food. So I'm like, damn, I'm going to do this. And it's not as bad, trust me. I mean, if I have time to go to the supermarket maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks and buy everything I need to cook like this every single day, I think I would do it, you know. So this is it, and I just really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. Not well, yeah, it actually is a tutorial. I just hope that you enjoyed this whole plate. Let me know if you want to see more dishes like that. On the comments below. Sorry guys, I had to tell my kids something. So yeah, let me know if you want some of these type of recipes into this channel. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still gonna also do other videos with other non-healthy recipes. I do have kids that are not in diets and they need to eat too, and I have family that comes over here and visit, and not for nothing I gotta cook for them and stuff like that. And if I decide to eat those type of food, I will really try to eat real small portions and just see how I could do that. But this is it. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you liked it. Share, like, comment. That really helps me out tremendously. I really want my channel to grow. The more it grows, the more motivated I'm gonna really want to be in this channel and be like, I gotta do a cooking video, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, you know, I got this amount of subscribers, I gotta do it for them and stuff. So please, you know, share my channel, let people know, watch her channel, she does good videos. So take care, God bless, love you guys, thank you for watching, and